Good morning, friends, family, and wonderful, wonderful people. How are you this morning? I hope you're good. It's Monday Motivation with me, Mark Wilkinson. I'm here just to put a bit of a smile on your face and get you started for another wonderful week, another opportunity for us to go again and get things moving. So many things to discuss this morning. The first thing is, of course, that I sent out my morning mailer to many of you on a Monday morning. We do one on a Thursday morning as well. And I put a note in there when it said how much I love it when my coaching clients inspire me to drive me on to do more, to be better, which I love. I love. At the end of the day, it's all continuous improvement for every single one of us on this planet. And I love it when I'm inspired by the people around me. So I was on a call last week with one of my wonderful clients who's now become a great friend, Diana Hilton. And she is writing an incredible book that I'm really looking forward to you reading. Good morning, Diana. You're here. Wonderful. And she came up with this 7 things to master model, 7 things you need to master in your life at the end of her book. So inspiring stuff. And it made me think about Life Remixed and what my model was for 7 things to master. So I want to share it with you this morning. It's all good. And it's very, very important that you understand these things, because certain things, once you master them, it just become part of your life. And then you can then make a huge difference into other people's lives. But you've got to start with you. This stuff works for every human being every single time. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Graham. Wonderful to have you here. Graham's in Russia. Good man, Graham. Keep going. Keep smiling through the winter. And Julie, of course, Hannah in Surrey as well. Morning, Wes. Great to have so many of you joining us this morning. The first day of GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. And there was a great post in my clients group yesterday about how to cope with the winter. And yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? It can be a challenge sometimes. You know, that seasonally affected disorder, the fact the sun isn't shining, can certainly have an impact on all of us. And I think it's very, very important that we understand this and then learn how to work with it. So obviously, Emma and I like a bit of winter sun on holiday. I'm also a member of David Lloyd. They've got a spa that actually looks like a beach. It's great for the mind, honestly. It's so good, the visualization. You know, you get in a spa, it's nice and warm. You've got the warm around you, and you've got the steam room and the jacuzzi and all that good stuff. So there's certain ways of coping with the winter that we can all get through. But most importantly of all, we've got to keep smiling. So these 7 things to master. I put them on my mailer this morning. If you'd like to be on the mailing list, just go to markwilkinsonofficial.com and get the emails twice a week, just with a little updates for you. So number 1 is to learn who you are. So who you are, who are you? Understand that you're not just this meat suit walking around. There's a lot more to you. You have a spirit, a soul, and energy, and you have a mind. You've been given a mind which to work with and a body to live in. Are you making the most of it? So understand who you are. Then, of course, gratitude. I talk about gratitude a lot. There's different levels of gratitude, and the more you work up and up and up, and the more you get through your life, the more grateful you become. I am grateful for just being able to breathe. I'm grateful for waking up this morning with no pain in my legs or in my body. You know, I'm just grateful for being. But get yourself grateful to a position where you're just grateful for the people around you. You're grateful for the food you can eat. Be grateful for the opportunities you've got. Be grateful for, even if you don't like your job, be grateful for the fact you've got the job, for some money coming in to keep the roof over your head whilst you explore other things. You know, if you're ill and you're sick, be grateful for the medication whilst you explore the mindset and getting you to where you want to get to. So gratitude is a grower. And the more and more grateful you become, the more opportunities come into your life. It's just the truth, right? I promise you it's the truth. The next one on my 7 things to master is purpose. You must have a purpose. You must get yourself to a place where you are purposeful. If you're not on purpose in your life, you might end up going off into other directions just because the wind blows that way, or you need the money, or, you know, the relationship isn't working, so off you go. No, if you're on purpose, you will commit and you'll keep going. So the purpose of life is a life of purpose. You must be optimistic. You know, you've got to learn optimism, because optimism leads to faith, which leads to purpose, which leads you to exactly where you want to be in life. But it takes time. It takes some time. It takes some commitment. you don't want to get frustrated. If you get frustrated, then you're going to lose, basically. You want to keep yourself in charge of yourself. You've got to remain intensely focused on the outcome. If you remain intensely focused on the outcome that you would like, and this is a lifelong thing, it's not like 20 minutes or today, it's life. And don't be overwhelmed by that, because once you're a person of purpose, you will then have a real intense focus on the outcome, which means you won't get frustrated. People say to me, oh, you know, you're only human, you must have bad days. Honestly, I don't have bad days anymore. Yeah, I'm not only human. I understand who I am. And when I understand who I am, I know that I can do things about that. I can make changes. So understanding who you are, being grateful, and having a purpose. My top 3 straight away of 7 things to master, you know, according to Life Remixed. Then, of course, you've got to understand your health and your diet, and you've got to make sure that you're on point with that. And I do a lot of that myself, mentally and physically, and then I pass that good information on. And I've got great contacts of people that you can also talk to that will help you in those areas. And then money. Money's a big one. Money is the root of all evil. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Money is just a bit of paper with some numbers on it, or a number on a screen. You get money by adding value. You give great service, you add value, you get more money in. Start to think about how you can do that, you know, and align it with your purpose. So when you're grateful, you're aligned with your purpose, you're in optimum health, money comes to you because you're putting out great energy. If you're not putting out great energy, your bank balance might be a little bit small. But if you're putting out great energy, money will come to you. You must keep going. You've got to believe. If you don't believe this stuff, it won't work either. But the more you believe, the better things are going to get. And that's what I do. I work with a lot of people on all of these things. Belief is huge around money. We all have belief systems about all of these things. People might be tuning in going, what's he talking about, and tuning out. Okay, that's their belief system. People might be coming on going, what's he talking about? I need to know more about that. And that's their belief system. It's important that we understand this stuff and we all help each other rise. It's important. The next one is sort of 3 wrapped into one, which is faith, love, and happiness. Faith is patience. Love is total acceptance. And when you've got those things, you are happy all the time. You can't be knocked off course when you've got purpose and you're grateful and you've got faith, love, and happiness. And the last one in my 7 is relationships. Master yourself, your relationship with yourself, and then you'll be able to be positive in every single relationship throughout the day. I speak to 50 people a week, clients all around the country, all around the globe. I've got clients in Australia, Japan, Canada, all kinds of places. And I love working with all of them, mastering their relationship with themselves, and therefore then being able to pass that good energy out to other people. When you have all of these in a good place in your life, you'll be happy, healthy, and wealthy. When you master the universal laws, and I've been talking a lot to my coaching clients team, we're up to 40 people now in the Life Remixed group, which is wonderful. And I love every one of you being there. And the point is that once we're in that position and we understand the universal laws, I put a post in the group last week with a lovely document. You can also download that at markwilkinsonofficial.com on the free downloads page. Get yourself over there and download that universal laws document. When you master the universal laws, you'll master life. But most people don't know about the universal laws. They know about the law of gravity. It says I drop the pen, it hits the desk, right? We all know about that one. But most of us don't know about these other universal laws. And they're true. They're absolute truth. I've tested them out for myself, and they're absolute truth. Of course, if you want to study any more of this, I've got my 5 days to remix your life on the 15th of November. So 2 weeks today, we're going to do another week, Monday to Friday, 8 till 9 p.m. every day here in the UK. You're welcome to join. It's completely free. And what I would say, it's the last one I'm going to do. So there's going to be new changes into next year, of course. But it's going to be the last 5 days to remix your life. I'd love you to join it. I'd love you to share the link with your friends. Mark Wilkinson Official, there's a link through to Eventbrite. And I'd love you to sign up and just be there. Just be there every night and get involved and understand more and more and more about this journey, because this journey will lead you to whatever it is that you would like. And that's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Heather's here. She just says, love giving gratitude. What a great picture of you and Dean, Heather. I love that. That's brilliant. Where's morning, mate? Good morning, everyone. Facebook user. Yes, excellent. I mentioned Graham from Russia. Thanks for keeping this up. Graham, here to help, mate, always. Julie, as I've said. Diana, lovely to have you guys here. And Diana says, on my way to the office and I've had a great motivating morning. So grateful and glad I pulled over to listen. I'm happy to be inspiring as I'm living on purpose and loving the Life Remixed community. Look at that. What a great endorsement. Thank you, Diana. We're excited to read your book, which is coming out very, very soon in the next few months. That's going to be wonderful. The second part of my books that I'm writing on relationships will be coming out next year as well, which is great. More and more people joining. Russell's here. Good morning, Russell. Yes, Russell, the drum master. Great to have you here, Russ. And Gab's here as well. Good morning, Mark, and everyone. Wonderful to have all of you guys here. So important. Like I said, optimism leads to faith. Faith is basically patience. You know, the more patience you have, if you have impatience coming up in your life, that's fear. So you need to understand that. Facebook user is Leslie. Okay, great. Excellent, Leslie. Wonderful to have you here. Impatience. If you have any impatience in your life, it's fear. And it's not going to help you at all. So the more faith you have in yourself, the better you will be. Andy Ward to the back of the class. Look. Late for class again too. Sorry. Big love, Andy. All the way to Spain there. All the way to Spain, Andy Ward. Doing a great job. We've got some excellent meetings coming up, Andy and I, about possible retreats and all kinds of stuff we're looking at, which is going to be exciting. If you didn't see my interview with Talia Dean last week, Talia is an amazing singer. I'm working on a track with her. She works with Brian May from Queen, the guitarist, you know. So most of you know who Brian May is. So watch this space, because there could be a Mark Wilkinson Queen collab coming up one day. You never know. But what I would say is Talia is an amazing singer. Also has suffered with AS, with ankylosing spondylitis, or axial SpA as we call it. Amazing woman. And a fantastic singer, and really looking forward to spending more time with her. Watched the interview last Wednesday. What a woman. Come through so much and still kept her vibes and her musical love there. So do watch the interview with Talia that I did last week. It's on YouTube. Tomorrow night, Life Remixed Inspirations, a brand new series. I must say big love to Emma for coming up with all these ideas and keeping me moving forwards. Life Remixed Inspirations. We're going to ask each month. We're going to ask a coaching client to come on who's been working with me for some time in order to share their story, their experience of working with me, and obviously what they're producing, what they're putting out in the world. Charlotte Tarrant is an absolute special character. I've known Charlotte for some years, and she has absolutely grasped this information and is going with it in such a big way. She's mastering those 7 things that I mentioned. If you missed them, go back and watch the 7 things that I was talking about to master in your life. Go to markwilkinsonofficial.com, sign up for the next 5 days, and download the free download of the Universal Laws. All this is out there for you guys. It's about how much you want to use it, how much you want to do it. So what I would say to you is use this information, find out how you're getting there, make your move in order to get where you need to get to. Loads of song titles coming to me this morning. DJ Mama, she's here saying, morning all, uplifting as ever, grateful for the boost today and ready for the week. Excellent work. Love that. And look, what I would say to you is like, start to do some exercise, especially during this difficult time. You know, even if it's 5-minute walk. We took Frankie out for a walk yesterday, 2 walks actually. Once we let him off the lead for one of the first times, and he belted around the park and loved it. Great exercise for Emma and I. And then once with all the Halloweenies, where he was wearing his shiny collar. It was great stuff, right? Absolutely great. Charlotte's going to be with us tomorrow night, talking about Life Remixed Inspirations. Diana, you'll absolutely be a future guest as a client and friend, and a wonderful inspiration for many people. We've got some wonderful guests lined up. But Charlotte tomorrow night, live at 8 p.m. here in the UK. If you get a chance, tune in and spend some time with Charlotte and I. She's going to tell you about her book, Glum Bags. But she's decided to start with, she was like, I'm going to write a children's book. Not only has she written a children's book, she's actually started a publishing house where she can publish other people's books as well. I mean, absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff. That she's going to absolutely smash this out of the park. Her children's book called Glum Bags. The illustrations are amazing. The energy behind it is wonderful. And she can help many of you write your children's book if you want to put a book out for your children as well. Life Remixed Inspirations go Charlotte tomorrow night, Diana. Lee Wright, good morning, Lee. Let's get Soulful House DJs up there as well. Let's get that moving even further on a Sunday, Lee, because you're doing wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'd like to join you on a monthly basis, as you know. And Gary's here as well. Can't wait for the session with Charlotte tomorrow. Absolutely, Gary. Yes, that's going to be great. Charlotte's going to be amazing tomorrow night. Remember these 7 things you've got to master if you're going to master your life. Who you are. Okay, understand who you are. Then you can start to change things. Gratitude, yeah. Start to get grateful for absolutely everything. Every single one of you that's coming on here this morning and sharing your energy with me, I'm massively grateful for you being here. Okay, your purpose. Do you know what your purpose is? If you don't, it's time you found it out and got working on it. It is what you decide it is, and I help many, many people find their purpose. The people that are becoming the most successful with me are the people that have identified their purpose. Charlotte knows her purpose. You're going to meet her tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Charlotte knows her purpose, to encourage, love, hope, and joy. And mine is to bring joy, knowledge, inspire, create, so that other people learn to live and love and enjoy their lives. That's it. That's my purpose. Music is a vehicle for that. When I make a record, I hope you like it. That's part of my purpose. When I do these lives, it's about living my purpose, putting out energy, you know. Understand your health and your diet. So many people are defensive about health and diet. Understand your body, understand what works for you, and then get moving. Understand money, how you earn money. Money's a direct thought, a direct result of your thoughts. So if you're thinking negative thoughts about money, then you won't have a lot of it. If you're thinking positive thoughts about money, it will come to you, but it needs to be attracted to you. Faith, love, and happiness, patience, working on it, doing what you love to do, and then relationships, making sure your relationships are absolutely nailed on. We go through all this in the 12-month coaching program that I do with people, and I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. Good morning, Leslie. Great to have you here. I hope you're enjoying my book. I know you bought it recently, so thank you very much for that. It's available on Amazon and through my website here, of course, if you want a signed copy. And Mark Hobson, great stuff. Thank you, Mark. Great to have you, Mark Masters. We're making a track together at the moment. So these are important things that you must work on. When you work on these things, you're going to get into such a positive vibration that it's only going to attract more opportunities to you. If you think about it, negative emotions like fear and anger actually repel things away from you. If you really think about that, if you start to think about positive emotions, they bring things to you. You get positive emotions by positive thoughts. So the more positive thoughts you have about anything that you'd like in your life, the more it's going to come to you. So think about this stuff. It's there for you. It's really there for you. It's like, I feel like Scrooge. I feel like Bill Murray at the end of Scrooge. It's happened for me. It can happen for you. That's the truth. And the sooner you believe it, the better it will be. And, you know, we're only here. We're only here for a short time. You know, even 100 years is not a particularly long time. So I was thinking about Van Gogh. We went to Van Gogh. I'm not sure. I was thinking about Van Gogh. We went to his exhibition up in Spitalfields Market on Friday afternoon. His paintings have sold for the main 5 paintings have sold for $360 million. $360 million. All of which after he died. It's like, what? What's going on? You know, the point is that do it while you're alive, guys, you know. Put out the great messages. Do it while you're alive and make things happen. Absolutely make things happen. B, wonderful to have your message. So grateful to be living in a new area, a new beginning, and looking forward to moving into my purpose or moving into your purpose. Wonderful. That's great stuff. A trained volunteer as well, B. Thanks for being here. It's really, really wonderful. Your message is quite long, so if I put it on the screen, it will probably block out half of it. But well done for what you're doing, B. Well done. Keep up the positive energy. Monday motivation. This is what it's all about. It's about keeping smiling, working through the winter months because that's the cold stuff, but enjoying every minute of our lives. You have a choice every minute of the day to be positive or negative. You really do. The more positive you are, if you think about the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it's not really about money. Most people think it is when they buy it. It's not really about money. It's about positive energy. The positive energy you put out attracts all the ideas and people and everything that you need to you. People say that motivation doesn't last, but Neither does bathing. That's why we recommend you do it every single day. More quotes. Earl Nightingale quote, stop tiptoeing through life, hoping to get safely to death. Get out there, take a chance, and get moving. Look at that. The missus is up. Look at, there's Frankie Pup as well. Good morning all. Hi, Ems. Hope you're good. Tuning in, and what a supporter she is. And we're doing great stuff here. I know we're doing great stuff. We train people for 12 months to change their lives. I'm looking forward to start meeting them from tomorrow night. We're going to do it once a month. The second and third and fourth and fifth guests are all lining up for the first Tuesday of every month at 8 p.m. So, and then of course, November as well, we've got one more straight talking. Excuse me. We've got one more straight talking at the end, the last Wednesday of this month, which is Norman J, MBE. So Norman J is going to be joining me. I can't wait for you to meet Norman J. If you haven't read his book, Mr. Good Times, I haven't got it to hand right now, but it's a wonderful book. Mr. Good Times, Norman J's book. Highly recommend you read that. And if you can read it before Norman J joins me at the end of this month, the last Wednesday of the month, I think you're really going to enjoy that interview with Norman, because what a story that man has. Brilliant. What a dude as well. I don't know if you know this, but I'll share it with you anyway. He self-funded everything at the Notting Hill Carnival that Good Times did. I want you to think about that for a minute. Self-funded everything at the Notting Hill Carnival that Norman J did with Good Times. Self-funded. Yeah? Didn't get any extra funding. Only in the last couple of years did he get Budweiser as a sponsor. The rest of the time, he completely self-funded it off his own energy, his own passion. So what are you going to do today? What are you going to do this week around your energy and your passion? You're absolutely going to love the Norman J interview. Errol says, yes, Norman. Yeah, Norman's joining us, Errol. You're absolutely going to love it. Emma says she can't wait to tune into myself and Charlotte tomorrow night. Yeah, look, we're starting. We're getting moving. It's Monday Motivation. Thank you all so much for being here. Big, huge, massive love. Remember, being optimistic leads to having faith, keeps patience, keeps you moving, keeps your purpose. All of this is connected. Keep smiling, keep working. And indeed, Norman J at the end of the month. Yes, indeed. MBE. I only hang around with MBEs now. I'm joking. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful Monday. Keep smiling. Keep in touch. If you want to have a chat with me, I'm not hiding. You know where I am. Over and out. Big, big love. See ya.